blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then
How you doing? I'm here talking to you straight from China, Guangzhou. That is what they they call it, not Guangzhou, Guangzhou. I'm here ready to take you on a very nice trip, and this trip will only favor business people like me. Okay, it will only favor any business person, not any tourist, because I'm not expecting to visit tourist attraction sites in China. No. But I'm going to visit major markets to show you how you can go about doing your business. In any part of the world that you're watching me from, just know that China is the real deal when it comes to doing business. My love for China is so much that I don't know, I cannot trade my love for China with any other country unless my very own country, that is Kenya, because I'm proudly a Kenyan. It's a country that I love, and I just thank God that I was born a Kenyan. Now, look at this. I want to take you on a very short trip or tour of my small living space. This is the hotel that I've taken for myself. It's a very cheap hotel. They are charging 200 dirhams per night. It's a single bed. It's very beautiful, very small, but it's serving the purpose. Always go on bookings.com to check any hotel that you'd want to sleep and see if it meets your standard. First key thing is get a very clean hotel. It might be cheaper than 200 dirhams, but not dirhams, but yuan. Come on. I've really visited Dubai so much that my head thinks that everything is in dirhams. No, it's the Chinese yuan, RMB. Sorry for that. So always go for a very clean hotel that meets your standard. We are all different. Whatever it's clean to me might not be clean to someone else, and whatever it's not clean to someone else may be might be extremely clean to someone else. That goes probably. If you have your OCD like me with very severe OCD, I love staying in very white spaces. Probably you don't have an OCD, so your taste will be a bit different. So that goes with your taste. But go for a very clean hotel. Note that this will be your home. The hotel that you choose will be your home for a couple of weeks or days. You might contract any type of infection also. So just go for a very clean hotel. Number one key thing once you get into a hotel, let me show you. Carry yourself some antibacterial wipes and wipe each and every space that you can be able to wipe. Oops. Wipe each and every space in the hotel that you can be able to wipe. That is the places that you'll be touching the most, the sinks, the bedside cabinets, the spaces where you're going to be taking your notes or reading and all that. So make sure you wipe all the spaces. I've already done that for my specific place. This is how it looks like. This is like a 3,000 Kenyan shillings, 3,800 worth of a room, or 4,000 worth of a room per night in China. This is how my space looks like. This is my bed, very big and spacious. This specific place is my working space. Looks like that. That's my working space right here. You'll note that I've already bought a lot of drinks. Look. Chances are I'll be drinking a lot other than eating, and I'll be walking a lot, so I have to get myself some lemonade, lots of it, some cookies that I'm about to take like 2 or 3 before I head out. I've also bought lots of biscuits for myself, as you can see right there, and more cookies. I've bought all these things because this is what I'll be taking as breakfast, and sometimes you end up eating just once in a day, so, or maybe not even 8 in a span of like 18 hours. So I'll be surviving on this before I head out. Another thing that I would want you to note is this specific type of I don't know whatever it is. I don't know whatever this is, but it comes in handy. Has some lime and it's a bit sweet and it is like water. It gives you a lot of energy when you're walking out in these streets. So you're going to get a lot of energy as you take that, as you move around. Apart from that, actually I was taking some yesterday, as you can see. You have to have a plan of how you're going to spend each and every day here in China. Get yourself a notebook. Also, when you get suppliers, you're supposed to get them right here. You take a business card and staple it in one of your papers in your books, so that you might not forget that supplier. Mostly if you have to visit them the next day, and write down, this is a supplier for this specific thing, so you'll have them in your notebook and you're not going to get confused. Wipes, I need wipes for my makeup if I get to do the makeup. Also, these specific wipes that antibacterial, that is for wiping the spaces. They're almost over because I used a lot of them yesterday to wipe all these spaces around me. These are the toothbrushes that the hotel offers, but mainly I don't use the toothbrush from the hotel, and instead I prefer getting myself my own toothbrush from my own country, so that I can go with my good and my nice preference. So another key thing that I myself do carry with me is a GoPro camera. This is an old GoPro 7. I do carry myself a GoPro camera or any other type of a camera, and when I'm out of the room, I do leave this camera running or taking whatever it is supposed to take, because look, so there's specific reason why I leave my hotel room with a camera that is recording everything. It's because Ray does not take risks. I'm not here to take any risk. Oh, it's raining. I'm not here to take any risk, I'm telling you. So I will leave this camera right here running, recording each and everything, because obviously the room is going to get someone who's going to come in and clean and all that. And I have documents that if I lose them, I'm going to suffer. Things like my passport, I don't have to carry my passport every place that I have to go, so I'm going to leave it here. Sometimes you've exchanged a lot of money that you don't need to go carrying it around, and most of these cheap rooms don't have safes. Like this one doesn't have a safe. Probably you've exchanged your 300,000 Kenya shillings, 200,000 Kenya shillings. You don't have to carry it. It is in your bag, so leave it recording in a strategic place just in case of anything. Remember, here it is you and your God, and protecting yourself and praying about everything, okay, and doing whatever you're supposed to do. So that is why I leave that specific camera there. Doesn't have to be a GoPro. Back then I had a Canon, a Nikon or a Canon, I can't remember. I have a small camera that I've left back at home that I'd bought at 11,000 Kenya shillings. That is what I used to leave in the rooms back then, before I got myself a GoPro. Another key thing is, another amazing thing that I did on this specific trip is that I didn't exchange dollars in the country from my country. I didn't have to come with dollars, because the exchange rate is so high that and crazy that if you think of changing dollars, Kenya shillings into dollars, and coming here and changing the dollars into RMB, it's hectic. It's hectic. So you know what? Your girl came with a card, to be precise. Let me show you. Let me show you. I don't know whether it's right here or wherever it is. I don't know. Where is that specific bank? Okay, I just came with a bank MasterCard and a Visa card, so that I could be able to withdraw money mainly from the bank's ATMs, so that I can be able to pay for the hotel once I'm here. So even if I've put the money in my card, like in Kenya shillings, so when I withdraw using the banks, I get my money in RMB at a very fair exchange rate. So from there, I have an agent, and I've given you that agent. Anyone who has gotten themselves into my class knows that I've given you an agent in China. He's called Jason. So the other amount of money was in my M-Pesa, so I just had to transfer from M-Pesa to my agents, whatever, and I got my money in RMB, and I saved a lot of money, a lot. I just thank God that I didn't have to go to the bank, bargain the dollar, start exchanging from Kenya shillings to dollars. I saved good amount of money. So I would advise you to do that. As you're flying to the country, you have an agent, you can be able to exchange the money at a very good rate. So one major advice that I would give you when you're flying out of the country, mainly as a business person, because you do frequent travels, is that carry your own soap, your own shower gel, your own, everything, your own scrub and all that, to proceed with your skincare routine. And don't use the soaps provided by the hotels. I know the hotels do provide soaps. No, I'm not saying that they are not bad, but most of the time they don't meet the standards that you're looking for when you use a specific soap that you choose to be using. So carry your own soap. For the shower gel and all that, carry the small packs of them. Sometimes when you're flying to a new country, you might not know the specific brands that they use and probably that you would like. So that is why I'm advising sometimes carry your own, and carry the small bottles, not the big ones, and don't put them in the bag that you're going to put in the cabin, but check-in bag, the bag that you have to check in. Sometimes if you use the bag that you have to go with it to it's called the cabin bag or what, I don't know, they're going to take it away from you. So carry them using the bag that you're going to check in, no matter how small it is. Look at my bag. This is a bag that I did check in. This is a small bag that I did check in, very tiny and very small, but it had most of my skincare products, shower gels and all that. So always carry your own. Okay, that's an advice that I'm giving you. For the face towel, you can carry your own face towel, but now because we're in China, you don't even have to. You're going to buy your towels here. Another key thing is don't carry clothes. Don't carry a lot of clothes. Just carry yourself 2 t-shirts and 2 jeans. That's more than enough. 2 t-shirts, 2 jeans. Because once you get into this country, they are very cheap clothes. And as a business person, you might not have the time to keep cleaning clothes. And probably the hotel that you're going to check in doesn't have the washing machine and all that. I know there are hotels with washing machines, like at the same price, by the way, but sometimes you find that the hygiene is not as good. I don't know why you find the hygiene is not as good as you would want. So I would advise you just carry 2 t-shirts and carry 2 jeans, trousers, and the rest, like these ones, you're going to buy right here. They are very cheap. I bought this one yesterday at night. This one right here. I don't care what the name is. And fluid, I don't know what it means. It's just a cheap t-shirt that I bought at 9 yuan only. And this is going to serve me big time. Another thing, and when I say big time, is that I'm going to wear it like 2 times. I'm going to wear it like 2 times, and then I'll get another t-shirt, and then I'll get another t-shirt. Because as a business person, most of the time, you don't even have time to take your clothes to the laundry to have them cleaned. And it is quite expensive to have your clothes cleaned. Can you imagine? Sometimes they charge 20 yuan to clean your clothes. No, 20 yuan. I'm getting a tee at 9 yuan. I would just rather go buy myself a t-shirt every day. Every day, okay? So that is an advice that I'm giving you. And for the jeans, at least you can recycle like for 3 times before you buy yourself another one. That's just an advice that I'm giving you, and that is the absolute reason why you're not supposed to carry clothes as you're coming or when you're flying to China. Another key advice that I would want to give you is that carry yourself a very comfortable shoe. This is not the time to walk from the time you're booking your flight. The same way you can't check in or fly using, not book, but when you're flying, the same way you cannot fly with heels, the same way you cannot come to China for business purposes using heels. You better get yourself some very comfortable sneakers or just low shoes, or just some open shoes that once you get here, the first thing that you're going to buy for yourself is closed, comfortable shoes. I see people walking around with flat shoes, but they might give you an injury. Just know that right here you're going to walk a lot. You need something comfortable that you can walk for like 8 hours. 8 hours and still not feel anything about all the walking. And with that said and done, I carried with myself from Kenya. Let me show you. I carried these specific shoes for myself. These ones I bought in Dubai. They are very comfortable shoes. But for the purpose of getting a pair of sneakers that I can exchange with, I bought myself some very cheap shoes at 20 yuan. Can you imagine? Let me get them for you. Let me get the shoes out here for you. I bought some very, very cheap sneakers. Not sneakers, but flat shoes yesterday at 20 yuan. Look at this. I'd already worn it to try and see whether it's comfortable. Very comfortable at 20 yuan. Look, that's a copy of I've ever sold a Gucci shoe that looks, I think it is Gucci, or I don't know. See, it's written fashion, so I don't care about the name. Again, I don't care about the name, but it's just a shoe that I can be able to walk around with. But I think it's a copy designer shoe for a Versace shoe or a Gucci shoe, but I can't remember. But I know there's an original design like this, and I've ever sold it so many times. But I don't care about the brand or the name. If it's written fashion, if it's written what, something that I can comfortably go to the streets with and just be able to shop and do my thing right here. With that said and done, I don't have much time left with you. I would want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notification bell, because I'm about to take you on an adventure. I want to remind you that in this specific trip that I'm doing, I want to showcase not less than 30 markets. I think they're 13, not 30, 13 markets for various different things. If you haven't watched the last video that I stated the markets that I'm supposed to visit, please go and watch it. Right, it's right here. Just go and watch it, so that you can get to know the markets that I'm visiting. If it's a market that you'd be interested to see suppliers or get suppliers for, join my 7 days trip to China on Telegram. I'm only charging some little amount of money compared to what it could cost you to get those suppliers. You're going to join that group. You're going to get lots and lots of suppliers that I'm supposed to start uploading them tomorrow, not today, on 9th. It will go all the way from 9th to 14th or 15th, every day with different suppliers for different markets. I'll be putting at least 10 or 8 for each specific market. So you're going to benefit big time with this specific trip. If you don't know how to do your imports from China, you're out there, you're aspiring to start doing your imports and doing business, this is my major advice to you. Join the 7 days imports class that I only charge $25 for the people that are not Kenyans. For Kenyans, it's 2,000 Kenya shillings. Get into that group, learn how to do your imports, learn how to use Alibaba. There's always a place where each one of us do start or started. So learn how to do your imports. So for the people that don't know how to do their imports, you're going to join the 7 days Telegram class, imports Telegram class. For the people that probably only need the business cards, you're going to join the 7 days trip to China with Ray. Okay, you're going to enjoy. We are going to have a good time right here. I'll be selling some merchandise. Get this, you want to wear a shoe that probably there's no one in your country has that specific shoe, better follow me. I'm going to post it in the 7 days trip to China, because we have that Telegram group that is open for everyone. I'm going to post it there. I'm going to post the merchandise there. You can buy your merchandise. Go follow me on Instagram at justray_ke, because I'll put lots of merchandise there. And in another business Instagram group, Instagram page that is called the sauce_ke. That is where I'll be posting most of my merchandise. Follow me in all my social sites, even on Instagram. I've tried to check on TikTok, it's not working. I don't know why. I'm going to check the reason why it's not working, but I have lots and lots of good things for you right in this trip, and I'm giving you the first priority. That is why I said from 9th, that is tomorrow, all the way to 14th, it's for you, not for me. I'm here for my own things, but I gave you the first priority. I'm going to take care of your needs first, then I'll come later. I'll take care of my needs later. If you are in the medical field, you want any medical equipment, this is a perfect time to contact me. I'll give you the equipment that you need at a very, very good rate. Okay? With that said and done, bye-bye. See you at the marketplace. See you in my 7 days trip to China group. I'm only charging a few dollars. I think it's $187 only. And you're going to get plenty and plenty of information in that specific group. You know me when I tell you that I'm going to deliver. You know when. So you can only imagine if for a conference, I charge $87. A whole day conference. You can only imagine what this thing that Ray is charging $187. You will be nowhere compared. You're going to exceed even a person who has flown to China. Can you imagine? With the experience that I'm about to give in that 7 days Telegram group to China, visit to China, you will exceed even a person who have flown to China like 4 or 5 times. And the days that you want to fly to China, you're not going to stagger. I've already got a new a plan. I've written down a brochure with all the markets and where you're supposed to show the driver to drop you. I've come up with a lot of information that is really going to benefit you. So I'm telling you, if you're out there and you haven't joined that group, better join it as early as possible. The link will be on the description box and in the comment section. I'm going to put it down in the comment section. See you, and bye-bye. God loves you. God loves me. God loves all of us. Please keep trusting in God even as you do your businesses, and you'll see what He does to the people that He chooses to amaze. Okay? Even as you do your business, please don't fully rely on your own understanding. There's the godly part of it that you have to leave it to Him and trust God that He's going to direct you in the right paths. Okay? In the right paths. He's going to connect you with the best people that you need to move from one level to another. Let me not start preaching right now because I'm going to preach until tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a lovely one. See you.
Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red.